Okay, greetings everyone. It's my pleasure welcoming you all again under the same roof, again under third year, for the annual day presentation of Class 3A. So, we'll see what they are going to do in this grade 2, as you all have been traveling with me from grade 1. In grade 1, you all remember if you it was they have done being angels all around and then they have done what they have done at block. In grade 2, we have seen uh, Saint Michael's power and how the dragon has been tamed with the help of Michael. George has taken the power over it. So now on grade 3, you will figure out and tell me whether there is a dragon, if it is, whether it is there around or inside or outside. You only have to figure out, do we have a dragon here? Have we tamed it? How did we tame it? Or whether there is no dragon at all. It's up to you. So, without any delay, I think we can start the play for today. And if you all remember, grade 2, the play ended with something. And we are going to start from where we have left last year. So let's see now. Between the heaven and the earth, where the life exists, there are so many things that have happened over the years, right from the world had got created, the creation of this earth through so many days, and then there is a lot of things that has been going around till date. But today, grade 3A is going to travel to many years ago, what had happened, and who is going to come, everything we are going to witness today. Many years ago, in the land of Egypt, there ruled a cruel and powerful pharaoh. His palace was huge and made of gold and stone. All the houses, temples, palaces of Egypt were built by Pharaoh's slaves, the Hebrews, the children of Israel. But who are these children of Israel? The Hebrews? What is their life all about? Let's see what is that they are going through in their life. Each day, under blazing sun, they would make bricks from straw and mud. Then they would haul them to building sites, their skin reddened by sun, with their sweat and blood they work every day. If they were slow, the Pharaoh's gods would whip them hard and make them stumble and fall. If they fell, they will whip them even harder and make their life miserable every day. As powerful as Pharaoh was, so too was he afraid. He didn't like the children of Israel. And one day, he shouted at his ministers. Let's see what had happened.
I don't like the people of Israel at all. I don't like them. They might make their own army and overthrow us. I don't like them. You guys should make them work harder and don't give them a single mole. Yes.
As per the order, they forced the Hebrews to do more work and work harder. But the Spirit of God was with them and they survived all the hardships. By looking at this, Pharaoh's fear increased even more. Pharaoh was determined to break the slave's will and to break the slave's heart. One day, by looking at this, Pharaoh was given a cruel order. Let's see what was that happened in his court on that day.
Summon the gods. Yes, King. I want every Hebrew boy baby to be thrown in the river Nile. Then they shall see me as their God. Yes, King.
As per the order, they marched through the streets of Goshen and grabbed all the single baby boys. But the Spirit of God moved in the land, and God had His own plan. That's when, in a hut, a mother cradled her baby boy in her arms. Her husband, baby's sister Miriam, brother Aaron, they were all busy weaving a small basket to keep the baby safe. This mother was so determined that her baby son would escape the Pharaoh's cruel order and live longer. And she wrapped the Hebrew boy in the Hebrew blanket and placed him in the oven basket, safe and warm. And she took the baby boy and came near the river Nile and said,
May God guide you, my dear son.
and she kept the baby boy in the river Nile. Hush now, my baby, be still, love, don't cry. Sleep like you're rocked in the stream. Sleep and remember my lullaby. I'll be with you when you dream. And Sister Miriam was running all along the way in the river Nile bank as and when the baby basket was moving in the river Nile. And finally, the basket came to a stop and it caught inside thick reeds behind the royal palace. And Miriam fell asleep beside the bank of the river.
That issues from the earth and comes to keep Egypt alive. He that makes to drink and bathe the stars of the night. Hail to thee, O Nile, who makes men and cattle to live.
The next day morning, when Miriam awoke, she saw Pharaoh's daughter, the royal princess, walking along with her friends and guards to the same spot where the baby basket was caught, and she spotted the basket.
What is the sun is coming from the bulrushes? It's oven basket ready and it's alive. Alive indeed. A crying baby without a sign of a mother. What could this be? Wow, what a wondrous sight. Maybe an angel lost a little one or a Hebrew woman who hears my father's order. Now the baby has found safe harbor with you.
Father looked at us. Sister Miriam came running towards the princess.
Dear princess, may I bring a Hebrew lady to nurse the baby? Yes, I will give the wages until the baby lives with me in the palace. And now it's mine. God has gifted me a son, and I named him as Moses, soon drawn from the river Nile.
And then he took the baby boy to the palace to get the consent from the Pharaoh.
Can I have this baby in the palace? First, tell what is his name. His name is Moses, who drawn from the river Nile. Okay, you can keep this baby in the palace as you wish. Mighty Moses appeared, the mighty Nile hold him near, to comfort him in hour of need, give birth and nest of reeds. Moses born of Hebrew blood, might learn Egyptian ways and prepare his day.
As per the order, Moses was allowed to grow inside the palace in Egyptian ways. Let's see what is happening after this. Moses was growing up in the palace, learning so many things, all the time being with her friends, having joy, fun, and play together. And he learned so many things. One side he was learning crochet and doing all the things out of that. And on the other side, he learns weaving, making mats out of it, weaving boards, all those things he has been interested in and learning it so meticulously. What not? He was learning music along with his friends and he knows to play the recorders. And all these learnings, he's been finding only joy and joy and joy. All the time, being with his friends and playing all around. And he enjoys being there in the Egypt, loving all the mountains, plains, meadows, greeneries all around him. Let's see how beautiful his life when he is growing up in the palace.
I love the mountains. I love the rolling hills. I love the flowers. I love the daffodils. I love the fireside when the lights are low. Bungiada, 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 bungiada. I love the oceans. I love the open seas. I love the forests. I love the bumblebees. I love the stars above when night turns into day. Bungiada, 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 bungiada. I love the sunshine. I love the butterflies. I love the wind blows. I love the river flows. I love the city lights when the moon is high. Bungiada, 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 bungiada. I love the rainbows. I love the clouds above. I love the meadows. I love the plants that grow. I love to walk on by together with my friends. Bungiada, 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 bungiada.
Such a beautiful, lovely life that he has been growing up there. But then, even though he learns all Egyptian ways, always his heart is inclined towards the children of Israel, who are the slaves of the Pharaoh. But after these many years, why? What is happening in their life? Is there anything changed? And why is that Moses always been looking and thinking of them? And yes, here are the Hebrews. Their life had changed nothing in their life. Their work remained the same, their hardships remained the same. Everything has become more and more and more. Their challenges were more, difficulties were more. And one day, when they were working in that place, there was an old man who was not able to walk. And he was completely tired. He wanted to take some rest. That's when a God.
Take your break. I need some rest. No, you should take your break. Help.
When he heard the loud cry of help, Moses came running in.
Don't do this. I should.
And in anger, Moses grabbed the rod and hit the guard so hard, and he fell down dead.
Moses, it's not right time to be here. Run.
Moses ran as per the suggestion, but then he wanted to go and meet Princess Vidya.
Moses, I heard everything. Now it's not the right time for you to be here. Run. I'll call you in the right time. May God be with you, Moses. Now run.
And as per Vidya's order, he ran far from the place. But let's see where he was heading up to and what his life is about.
Moses,
Moses came running and he came far, far, far away from Egypt. And he landed up into a desert. And all he could see was a well in a faraway place in the desert. There he could see 7 maidens were fetching water from the well. That's when there was a rude shepherd boy interrupted them. By looking at this, Moses came for help.
Why are you treating them like this? I need water for my flocks. Is there enough water? I need right now. Be off with you or feel my wrath.
By looking at him and his words, the shepherd ran away, and the maidens fetched their water, and they happily went back to their home. They went there, said everything about this to their father Jethro. They brought the father along with them to meet Moses.
I am Moses. I am Jethro. Welcome to the desert land. There is much to learn from fire and sand. I see your heart is not so light. You from darkness take and flight. Say your troubles down by the waters. The sun will heal you. Come with my daughters. Welcome. Now you can stay with me in my home and house place and be a shepherd boy and take care of all my flock. Thank you so much. Welcome.
And now he has never known on the other side of desert, his life will be completely changed by God. By being a kind of prince in Egypt, now he has become a shepherd boy amidst the entire flocks and herds. Now let's see what has happened in Moses' life after he becomes a shepherd. Moses started leading a peaceful and calm life, taking care of his entire herds and flock of sheep and goats. One day, Moses has taken all these flock to graze at the foothills of Mount Sinai. Everybody was grazing so peacefully. That's when Moses noticed there was a little naughty sheep ran far and then trying to climb the mountain. He went behind and tried and he saved the sheep back to his herd. That's when Moses was surprised and shocked to see a fascinating sight of a burning bush. And he stopped there. He listened a voice coming from the burning bush.
Moses! Moses! I'm here. Remove your sandals and come to the holy place. I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I heard the cries and sorrows, so I am sending you to help the Israelites. To the promised land they shall be led, and you will convey the words I have said. But how do they know the God of old? Tell them I am guiding their way from Egypt to Canaan every day. Tell them I am with them in their hearts and guide their way. But I am a shepherd whose words are known. If I say come with me, how do they know? Throw your staff.
And it turned into a serpent, and he was surprised and shocked to see it.
Moses, don't be afraid. Take your staff.
He was afraid, but he trusted God's word and he took it. Again, it turned to a stick, which was mesmerizing to watch.
I feel your sound with power. My angels surrounded from this very hour. Oh Lord, I'm weak. Choose another. Aaron is coming to stand by your side. His words and deeds you will confide.
When all this is happening, all the cute little sheep and goats still grazing and having a nice time around the other side. Even though Moses was not convinced by the words, he trusted and believed the words of God, and he was about to start his journey back to Egypt after many years. Let's see what had happened in his journey to Egypt. Moses came to Egypt, met Aaron, and they both have been traveling to meet the Pharaoh in the palace as per the order they have received from God the Lord.
Who are you and why are you here? I am Moses. I am Aaron. Let my people go. Who are your people? The Israelites. I can never leave your people. This is the God's order. What God? I never saw your God, so how could I believe you? Leave now.
He threw the staff and it again turned to a serpent.
That my magicians can also do it. Magicians do it. Yes, my king.
The magician did, and again it turned to a serpent. But surprisingly, Moses' serpent gulped the other serpent. After looking at it, Pharaoh was not moved.
Now let my people go. No, I can never leave your people. You will see the God's power. And now you may leave. Pharaoh ने ईश्वर की बात ना मानी, जिसके फलस्वरूप ईश्वर ने दी 10 विपत्तियों का दंड.
So now, as he didn't listen to the words of God, now the Egypt is going to see the 10 different plagues which was sent by God the Lord.
அடுத்த நாள் காலை அரசன் ஃபாரோ நைல் நதிக்கு நீராடச் சென்றான்.
Why are you here again? Let my people go. No, I can never leave your people. See the God's power. नदी का जल रक्त में बदलना.
மோசஸ் தன்னுடைய கையில் இருந்த கோலால் நைல் நதியை தொட்டவுடன் தண்ணீர் இரத்தமாக மாறியது. நதியில் இருந்த மீன்கள் இறந்து நாற்றம் அடித்தன. தண்ணீர் ஓடிய இடங்கள் எல்லாம் ரத்தமாக மாறியது. குடிக்க கூட தண்ணீர் இல்லாமல் தவித்தார்கள் மக்கள்.
I can never leave your people, and this my magicians can also do it.
ஆனால் ஃபாரோ அதை ஒப்புக்கொள்ளவில்லை. இறைவன் தன் அடுத்த விளையாட்டை ஆரம்பித்தார். மோசஸ் கோலை உயர்த்தினார். எகிப்து தேசம் முழுவதும் தவளைகள் வெள்ளம் போல் பெருக்கெடுத்து ஓடின. அவை குளங்கள், ஏரிகள், வாய்க்கால் மட்டுமில்லாமல் வீடுகள், முற்றங்கள், படுக்கை அறையிலும் குதித்து ஓடின.
Moses! Yes, I'm here. Please clear it off. Then you have to promise me you'll let my people go. Okay, I promise I will leave your people. First clear it off.
மோசஸ் தன் கோலை உயர்த்தி துன்பத்தை நிறுத்தினார். மீண்டும் இயல்பு நிலை திரும்பியது. ஆனால் ஃபாரோ அவர்களை அனுப்ப மறுத்தான்.
Now let my people go. I can never leave your people. You promised us. So what? I will never leave your people. You will see the God's power. I don't care. And now you may leave.
இறைவன் மோசஸின் மூலமாக அடுத்த துன்பத்தை ஆரம்பித்தார். அடுத்த துன்பம் ஆரம்பமாகியது. இந்த முறை மோசஸ் கோலை உயர்த்தியவுடன் எகிப்தின் அனைத்து மக்களும், குழந்தைகளும், மிருகங்களும் தலை முதல் கால் வரை பேன்களால் பாதிக்கப்பட்டனர். எகிப்து தேசம் எங்கும் புழுதிகள் எல்லாம் பேன்களாயிற்று. இன்னொரு புறம் நகரம் முழுவதும் ஈக்கள் கூட்டம் கூட்டமாக பறந்து எரிச்சல் ஊட்டியது. மோசஸ் தன் கோலை உயர்த்தி துன்பத்தை நிறுத்தினார். ஆனாலும் ஃபாரோ மக்களை அனுப்ப மறுத்தான். மீண்டும் அடுத்த துன்பம் ஆரம்பமாகியது. மோசஸ் இந்த முறை கோலை கால்நடைகளின் மீது உயர்த்தினார். மகா கொடியதான கொள்ளை நோய் உண்டாயிற்று. அனைத்து கால்நடைகளும் நோய்வாய்ப்பட்டு ஒவ்வொன்றாக இறக்க ஆரம்பித்தன.
Moses, stop this. I cannot bear it. Okay.
மோசஸ் தன் கோலை உயர்த்தி உடனே அந்த இன்னலை நீக்கினார். அனைத்தும் இயல்பு நிலைக்கு மாறியது. ஆனால் ஃபாரோ இஸ்ரேல் மக்களை விடவில்லை. மீண்டும் அனுப்ப மறுத்தார். அடுத்த துன்பம் ஆரம்பமானது. மோசஸ் கோபத்துடன் தன் கையில் இருந்த சாம்பலை காற்றில் தூவினார். அவை மக்களின் மீது பட்டு கொப்புளங்களை ஏற்படுத்தி மிகுந்த வலியையும் வேதனையையும் உண்டாக்கின. ஆனாலும் ஃபாரோவிடம் எந்த மாற்றமும் இல்லை. மோசஸ் கோலை உயர்த்தி உடனே துன்பத்தை நிறுத்தினார்.
Let my people go. No, you promised us. But I changed my mind. You'll see the God's power. I don't care.
மீண்டும் அடுத்த துன்பம் ஆரம்பமானது. இந்த முறை எரிக்கற்கள் மழையாக பொழிந்தது. கல்மழையோடு அக்னியும் கலந்து கொடியதாக இருந்தது. எகிப்து நாட்டின் எல்லா இடங்களிலும் கற்கள் விழுந்து உணவு பயிர்களையும் தானியங்களையும் அதிக அளவில் அழித்தன.
Moses, please stop this. It's so horrible.
மோசஸ் தன் கோலை உயர்த்தி கல்மழையை நிறுத்தினார். நீங்கள் நினைக்கிறீர்களா இஸ்ரேல் மக்களை விட்டு விடுவான் என்று? அவன் அவர்களை விடவில்லை. மீண்டும் அடுத்த துன்பம் ஆரம்பமாகியது. இந்த முறை எங்கு பார்த்தாலும் வெட்டுக்கிளிகளின் கூட்டம் கல்மழைக்கு தப்பி இருந்த உணவு தானியங்களையும் பழங்கள் காய்கறிகள் மட்டுமின்றி ஒட்டுமொத்த உணவு பயிர்களையும் சேதம் செய்து அழித்தன.
All of our food grains and all are destroyed. Now what will we eat? We don't have a single grain. Moses, stop this. This is so pathetic.
மோசஸ் தன் கோலை உயர்த்தி வெட்டுக்கிளிகள் வருவதை நிறுத்தினார். மீண்டும் இயல்பு நிலை திரும்பியது. ஆனால் ஃபாரோ மக்களை விடவில்லை. மீண்டும் அடுத்த விளையாட்டு ஆரம்பமானது. மோசஸ் தன் கோலை வானை நோக்கி உயர்த்தினார். இருண்ட மலை போன்ற மேகங்கள் சூரியனை மறைத்தன. எகிப்து முழுவதும் 3 நாட்கள் சூரிய உதயம் இல்லாமல் இருள் சூழ்ந்திருந்தது. 3 நாட்கள் அவர்கள் ஒருவரை ஒருவர் காண இயலவில்லை. ஒருவரும் தங்கள் இடத்தை விட்டு அசையவில்லை. ஆனால் இஸ்ரேலில் என்றும் போல் சூரியனின் ஒளி வீசியது. ஃபாரோ மோசஸை அழைத்தான். மோசஸ் தன் கோலை உயர்த்தினார். இருள் நீங்கி சூரியனின் ஒளி எங்கும் பரவியது.
Let our people go. Never. But you promised us. But now I don't want to. If you don't want your people being killed, leave this palace. Today at midnight the God will bring one last plague which will be the most horrible one, and the death will descend upon Egypt, rich to poor only, and only the children of Israel will be spared. I don't want to listen anything anymore. Tomorrow definitely you are gonna set our people free, as your own people will come weeping and asking, why didn't you listen to the God of Moses? I told I don't want to hear anything. Now you can leave this palace.
Do you think the Pharaoh has been moved by all this? The darkness has been removed by the light, but then the heart of Pharaoh was still with full darkness, and he is still searching to get light. Moses and Aaron walked. After that midnight, the last plague had started. This time it's the death of the firstborn. That night, a full moon shone down upon the royal city. A large white cloud appears over the city. The cloud slowly parted in two, revealing something dark inside. It was big and huge, covered both the moon and the stars. Yes, death passed by. And at that midnight, it was a loud sobbing cry all over Egypt. And there was a thundered voice coming out of the palace, who is none other than the cruel Pharaoh.
No! It can't be my son! Not my son! Somebody find Moses! Moses!
The next day morning, Moses and Aaron went to meet the Pharaoh in the palace. And they were so saddened and sorry for what had happened.
I'm sorry, my dear Pharaoh, but you just deserve this. Don't say anything. Take all your people, take all the riches and leave this kingdom. We will go. The sons and daughters, the young and old, the flocks and herds. We all have seen the Lord God lives. I will never forget what you have done to me and my people. Now you can leave.
With a long, saddened face, both Moses and Aaron left from the palace, and let's see what is going to happen next. After coming back from the palace, Moses and Aaron gathered all the Hebrew people of Goshen, and he started talking to them.
Today is the beginning of the journey to the promised land.
Hundreds of thousands of Hebrews were leaving the royal city, following the footsteps of Moses and Aaron. And he smiled at them and said,
God has blessed us all. Remember this day, when God's hand broke the chain of slavery. Where is the promised land? I don't know. I have faith in God. God will lead us today and guide the way.
After he said this, a gigantic cloud appeared before them, and God led them. During the day, he appeared as a pillar of cloud. They followed it. During the night, God appeared as a pillar of fire, and all of them followed the cloud. After the guidance of the clouds for many, many days, after several days of journey, Moses and his people reached the banks of the Red Sea. And they are clueless. How do we cross this and what is next? Hence, they camped near the Red Sea. Now all of this is happening in one side. What had happened to the other side, where far away in the royal city about the Pharaoh? Let's see.
Why did we send them? I want them back. You only set them free after they got killed. I want them back. Summon the gods. We will go and get them back.
As per the Pharaoh's order, all of the chariots and the horses, everything is being ready. They all were marching towards finding the people of Israel along with Pharaoh. And their journey was quicker than them. They were on their horses, reached very sooner. And from the far place, they could notice the army coming along with Pharaoh. They are frightened to have a look. That's when Moses said,
Pack your things. Don't be afraid. Get ready to move.
Moses, as per the Moses order, everybody packed their things. Moses held his staff higher. The Red Sea began to part. The wind arose. A frightened Hebrews clung to each other. It began to rise and fall wildly. Each wave was as big as a skyscraper. Moses held his staff even higher. The Red Sea started to part in two, and two great endless walls of water soared up high to the heavens and remained in place. Between the two was a wide path of dry land appeared, and that's when Moses ordered.
Go across the path.
All the people crossed, following Moses and Aaron. By looking at this on the other side, Pharaoh commanded.
Go and attack them.
They all started marching into the dry land, and Moses held his rod higher. The Red Sea closed. All the Egyptians went dead inside the sea. By looking at this, Pharaoh got horrified, and he walked back with a saddened face to the broken land of Egypt. After they crossed the Red Sea with a miracle done by God, now Moses faced the sky and raised his arms held high and said,
There is no one like you, my dear Lord. There is no one like you, my dear Lord. There is no one like you, my dear Lord.
They now understood the power of God and how He will be with us when we believed to the core. And now their journey had started towards the promised land, which is a land of milk and honey.
Moses in a basket found the mysteries. That's how Moses came. Then he grew up, ran away, and found the burning bush. That's when he heard God's plan. He said, Go, go, go. I'm sending you to free my people from Pharaoh's hand. But Moses wasn't sure. He didn't know what to do. But God said, I'm with you. Through the Moses, God the Lord did big amazing things. That's how Israel fled from Egypt. Now they were in the desert, walking day and night, guided by a cloud in the sky. He said, Go, go, go. I'm sending you to free my people from Pharaoh's hand. But Moses wasn't sure. He didn't know what to do. But God said, I'm with you. How the God opened the Red Sea to let them through. Hard to believe, but it's true. So much happened on the way through the promised land, but they were guided by God's hand. When God said, Go, 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 and the rest was Moses obeyed, even though he was afraid. When God said, Go, 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 you might be afraid like him too, but God says, I am with you. But God said, I am with you. வெற்றி பெறுவோம், வெற்றி பெறுவோம், ஓ நான் நம்பிக்கையுடன், நல்லுணர்வுடன் வெற்றி பெறுவோம் நான். அச்சமே இல்லை, அச்சமே இல்லை, அச்சமே இல்லை என்னால். நம்பிக்கையுடன், நல்லுணர்வுடன்
much.